Roxamore Sports action as we're underway with the third game of day 3 of the MLK Stop the Violence 2021 Showcase. I'm Ty Polk, joined by Sam Timbers. Glad to be with you for this final game tonight. So now it's Spire Academy out of Ohio versus the West Virginia Elite. As right now, Delcron Warren over to Joseph Grab. Now for 3, Coffee. That one doesn't work. Back the other way goes West Virginia Elite. For 3, Smith. And that's the first points of the game.
It's a nice shot by Smith.
So right now it's Delquan Warren on the drive. Loses the handle, gets over the corner to Roger Coffey to third, and he gets that shot to go.
So Roger Coffey answers right back with the 3.
Hard screen right there for West Virginia. All the way goes Davis, gets his own rebound. Trapped by 3 Spire players. Smith, that one doesn't work. Bea gets the ball underneath, posting up. Up top for 3. Not this time. And that was Josiah Davis with trying to shoot there. So now here comes Spire. Now it's Warren. Over to Coffey. Grab. In the corner, Hamilton for 3. Just off. So now it's West Virginia with the ball. Davis. Davis on the drive. 3 Spire players around him, and it's stolen. So now here comes Grab, but now picked up by West Virginia. Brandon Brown, now he lost the ball, and here comes Warren. Lead pass on to Coffey, stops up and gets the 2.
That was a nice play out here with the strip pass, took his candy. Going back the other way with 5:38 left, 5-3.
Makai Johnson for 3. Off front, rim and out. Here's Joseph Grab for Spire Academy. Hamilton over to Coffey for 3. Not this time. Fighting around for the rebound is the Elite. And here comes Amari Smith. Now Josiah Davis over the timeline. Davis. Still has it. Now to Smith for 3 over Coffey.
Smith seems like he has the shooting touch early on in the game.
All 6 points belonging to Smith right now. 3:15 played. Warren over to Grab. Now here comes Coffey. That's a 2-pointer. Goes out of bounds, and it will belong to the Elite.
So Amari Smith, she had a nice little touch, as you said, the 6'8", class of 2021.
Davis couldn't handle the pass from Smith, and it's Spire ball. 340 pass, and now it's Warren. Delquan Warren with the screen. Good defense by the Elite to stay in front of him. Going over the screen. With Brown covering, and it's Warren. Warren into traffic. Picked up by Hamilton. Hamilton pulls it back out. Warren calls for it and gets it. Guarded by Nagoy. Inside to Shibe for 3. Grab. Not this time. Here comes the Elite. Makai Johnson over to Josiah Davis. Davis around the screen. Davis to the glass. He'll count it and 1.
Good strong move by Josiah Davis. Takes it in amongst the trees. Puts it in off the glass, gets fouled, goes to the line for the conventional 3-point play.
First foul on to Shibe. 3:27 remaining in the first period. Davis gets his own rebound. Davis over to Shibe, not this time. And a nice play by Coffey to hit it off the elite player, and the ball will stay with Spire.
Speak about Toshibe, he just had a brother that signed is down Kentucky Wildcats out of Congo.
International Basketball Showcase for three. Warren bounces out, and it's Johnson on the rebound. Kai Johnson stops and pops and gets that one to go.
Ty Johnson is a big-time prospect coming up and coming for the West Virginia Elite, West V.
Delquan Warren lost the handle for a second, crosses over Davis, floater, that one doesn't work. Now here comes Davis, throws it back to Brown, and he'll bring it up for West Virginia. Brown, stutter step move, behind the back pass. Nagoy in the corner. Palata back to Nagoy. Nagoy over to Brown. Brown over Warren, not this time. And it's Tyler Hamilton for Spire. 6-point lead, 2:15 remaining in the first point. Hamilton over to Grab. Grab.
West V's playing them lanes defensively, put a lot of pressure.
Man-to-man defense by West Virginia. Underneath Toshibe, fighting around. Picks up the ball and stays with it for two.
Strong move by Toshibe. Strong move inside amongst the trees, puts it off the glass.
First points for Toshibe. Now here's Brown. In the corner, Johnson gets that one to go. His second three of the game, as he's got 6. Hamilton answers right back with a 3 of his own. Long pass on to Brown, stays in bounds. Bounce pass behind the back to Nagoy. Nagoy, fading hook. That one doesn't work, and it's going to go to Spire.
Nice pass down low. Big fella trying to wheel and deal, trying to make something happen. Come up short, Raymond Kine. Ball goes over to Aspire.
So it's Delquan Warren over to Hamilton, his backcourt partner. Delquan Warren. Now here's Coffey off the glass from the baseline. 50 seconds remaining.
Coffey goes in with a nice pass.
So a 2-point lead for West Virginia. Davis with Warren Gardner. Davis gets through, and they call too many steps there.
So West V up by 2, 14-12 over Spire with 38.6 seconds left in the first period. Spire's ball.
Correction, that was an offensive foul. 38.6 seconds remaining. An offensive foul on Davis, his first. So Spire bringing out the ball. 32 seconds remaining. Roger Coffey the third. 25 seconds. Backs up to the half-court line, gives it off to Warren. 17 seconds remaining. Warren. Bounce pass for Bakasula, and that one doesn't work. Under the rim, it's Tyler Hamilton to tie it up. 3 seconds remaining. And back the other way, it's Amari Smith.
So here at the end of the first period, West Virginia 16, Spire Academy 14. In the beginning of the second period, I'm Sam Timbers with my co-host, Todd Polk. And Todd, we got a barn burner right here so far.
Absolutely, back and forth. West Virginia got a little bit ahead of Spire, but Spire, nice fire to fight back and make it a 2-point game. So it was tied before that shot.
Yes, and that was a nice play by number 2, Tyler Hamilton, to get the steal down low and go back up. But then right after that, You can't celebrate much because Westfield comes right back down. And they had it tied up 14-14, come right back down with a 2. And that's the guy with the shooting touch that we spoke about. Amari Smith gets the 2. So this is Roxamore Sports. I'm Sam Timbers and my coach, Ty Polk. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Lisa Baldwin with Remax Select Realty. My experience and my commitment makes everything I touch turn to sold.
Call Lisa Baldwin at 724-933-6300 extension 489 or go to selecthomefinder.com.
And second quarter action here on the Roxamore Sports Network as it's the West Virginia Elite up 2 over Spire Academy. Now it's Warren. Roderick Coffey. Coffey back to Warren on the wing. Over to Hamilton. Starts his dribble. Hamilton. Coffey. Hamilton over to Warren. Warren in the corner. Hamilton back up top. 35 seconds played. Warren. Nice defense by the Elite. Warren on the drive. Gets the shot up, and they call a travel.
Well, like he might have been trying to force the action for Spire Academy, number 1.
So a 40-second possession wields no points, and now it's the Elite with the ball. Davis all the way to the hoop, blocked by Bakadasula. Coffey over to Warren.
That's a nice block by Toshibe.
Warren lost the ball. Oh, man. That did not look good at all, as Warren is down and hurt. So Spire calls a timeout to take a look at their guy who seemed to got hurt, and that was Warren. And it seemed like he got tripped up a little bit from the back there, and West Virginia Elite player kind of accidentally like was a barrier, and he fell backwards and came up holding that knee, and you never want to see knee injuries.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for the young man coming out here in the tournament. Hopefully he's okay. He's able to go off on his own, but he got a little gimp being seen by the trainer. Right now, actually, he's back on the court, it looks like, Delquan Warren, so he's okay.
Yeah, he gave a nod to the West Virginia Elite coach, letting him know he's okay, so we're glad to see that as we're back underway. And now it's Toshibe. Back to Warren. Warren with Davis guarding him. Coffey. Roderick Coffey. Step back. On the catch, it's Bakazula. Coffey, spin move, fake the dribble, hand up, and he'll drive. Bakazula for 3. And they call it over to back.
Davis goes high for the rebound. Trying to see what the call is. He calls it on Davis over the back. Got substitutions coming in for West V.
That's Smith's first foul. Still looking for our first points of the second period as we're approaching 2 minutes played. Toshibe gets the ball inside, but couldn't get the handle. It's stolen by Brown. Brandon Brown. Up to Makai Johnson. Johnson crossover. Davis. Back to Brown. Smith for 3. Couldn't get the rattle home. And they're calling over to back on Bea.
So Spire comes out in the man-to-man too, playing expiring defense. Smith took the shot. Looked like it was going to be good for his third 3, but comes up a little short.
Grab coming back in for Baca de Sula, who is an 8th grader. Youngest player on the floor for both teams. So now it's Warren. 2:20 played. Grab. Try to float it inside for Toshibe, and it'll remain Spire ball. So it's Coffee. Triple threat move all the way to the hole, blocked by Bea.
That was a nice block right there. Windex.
Warren on the inbound to Grab. Hands it off to Hamilton. Hamilton with Smith guarding him. Hamilton stops up. Gives it off to Coffee. Roderick Coffee. Over to Grab. Ran into his own man, but managed to create a little bit of a play out of it. Hamilton, shot fake. And they call a foul there.
West V is playing a man-to-man matchup, good defense, making it very hard for Spire to get into a play. West V up 16 to 14, up by 2 over Spire.
3 minutes gone. For 3, Hamilton grabs, skies for the rebound. Back to Coffee. Coffee shot fake, steps in for a 3. Couldn't roll it home. Toshibe steals it back. Warren underneath Toshibe, off the glass. Ball tapped around their Spire. Tried to save it, but it's West Virginia ball.
So with 4:41 left in the second period, West V up by 2 over Spire, 16 to 14. Nice hustle play by Spire, but couldn't get the ball. Ball goes to West V.
So Davis passed the timeline for the Elite. Smith. Back to Brown. Shot fake. Brown over Grab. Couldn't get the friendly roll. On the rebound, Bea. And he'll go to the line.
Jerome Bea goes up high for the rebound. Shive in there on the defense. Fouls him. He makes the first one. Puts West V up by 3.
We couldn't get the second one there. So a 3-point lead for the Elite. .340 played. Delquan Warren. Warren crossover on Bea and gets to space for the mid-range J.
That's a nice move by Delquan Warren. The dribble drive and pulls up for the mid-range jumper.
Nice way to get his first basket. Now it's Brown. Johnson. Now it's Smith. Dribbled it off his knee, still kept the ball. Managed to keep his wits and get it over to Josiah Davis. Davis on the spin, throws it up for the lob. That would have been a highlight reel play if it would have went down. Warren. Coffee with Brown guarding him. Warren backs up to the wing. Warren for 3 over Johnson. And the rebound goes to Josiah Davis. Davis to Johnson for 3 of his own. Couldn't get the bounce.
Johnson hit a couple of those already. That one falls short.
So now it's Coffee over to Grab. Joseph Grab. He got the lane, stops up. Toshibe couldn't handle it. Arizu for 3. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Brown. Brown, spin move. In the corner, Davis for 3. Not this time. Tapped out, and it's to Smith. Brandon Brown pumps, gets it back. Makai Johnson waiting for the Bea screen. Davis for three. Offensive rebound by Smith. Smith, but he lost it to Arizu.
Smith looking for the foul, but no call. Just got to continue to play.
So Roderick Coffey, 1 point lead for the West Virginia Elite. 2 minutes remaining in the half. Warren, inside to Shibe. Nice defensive play by Johnson.
Toshibe got to gather herself. It's a nice pass that's coming down low. Got to grab the ball, physical, have physical hands, and go up strong.
Toshibe gets it back. Arizu. Coffey on the dribble handoff for three. Gets that one to go.
Spire takes their first lead. Up by 2. 19-17 in the second period with 1:37 left for the half.
Brown for three, and he gets that one to go on the answer.
And just like that, Westfield is back up by 1. Good shot.
Offense was at a little bit of a standstill, but now we're approaching 80 seconds remaining. First half, grab. That shot doesn't go. Toshibe on the rebound. But it's stolen. Here comes Smith. Smith. Nice effort to get a shot up. And it's Palata on the creep up.
Palata on the shot. So we have a timeout in the action with 1:02 left in the second period. West V 22, Spire 19. We just had a couple lead changes for a while there. It wasn't no offense then. We seen a spurt of offense. So this is the 2021 MLK Basketball Showcase here at North Allegheny. The first games was hosted at Woodland Hills on the first night. And then this is the second day here at North Allegheny campus. I'm Sam Timmons with my co-host, Todd Polk. Todd Polk, we've seen a great brand of basketball, and now we have a barn burner here at the last one.
Absolutely, only a 3-point game, 62 seconds remaining in the half. It's interesting to see what happens next. So what have you seen from Spire's offense? There was a little bit of a dry period for both of these teams. Spire currently only has 5 points, and West Virginia only has 6.
So it was a little bit of it was a little bit of matchup man-to-man by West V. They had something to do with that defensively as they're playing the lanes real good.
Grab on the drive, blocked by Bea.
As I just spoke about, they got guys like that coming, being Windex cleaners, cleaning the glass, blocking shots. So when you're going in amongst the trees, they got some guys, some high risers.
I think Fly Swatter is more appropriate. Toshibe with West Virginia all around him and stays with it. Nice play.
Devolva Toshibe, nice move, up and under, goes up strong.
30 seconds remaining. Brown. Bea with the screen at half court. Brown loses the ball, and Spire comes up with it. So now it's grab. Over to Coffey, shot fake. Floater off the baseline, doesn't work. On the rebound. Not that time either for Ikare Bakasula. And a held ball there with 8.1 seconds remaining. It will go to the West Virginia Elite.
So we have a scrum on the play. Again, possession arrow goes to West V with 8.1 seconds left. 1 point ball game.
So it's Brown, 5 seconds remaining. Screen by Bea. Brown for three. Gets that one to go with time expiring.
Brown hits it at the buzzer. West V 25, Spire Academy 21. I'm Sam Timmons with my co-host, Todd Polk. This is Roxamore Sports, and we'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Lisa Baldwin with RE/MAX Select Realty. My experience and my commitment makes everything I touch turn to sold.
Call Lisa Baldwin at 724-933-6300 extension 489 or go to selecthomefinder.com.
Hey kid, let me tell you about the Soul Pit, and I want you to let everybody know about it. Soul Pit is what's happening in and around your city. Soul Pit is on the internet and around the globe. Soul Pit is on your block and in your car. Soul Pit is in your ear. It's in your hair. It's everywhere. Soul Pit is the latest news, hottest styles, culture, education, information, and more. It gets you ready for things to come. Hey kid, you know what the Soul Pit really is? It's a little something extra for your soul.
Switch it. Yeah. What's up?
What is you doing, man?
Nothing.
Ain't there something you supposed to tell me?
I remember. I got you. That.
Well,
Hey, yo, babe. Roxamore finally got their own app on the Amazon Fire Stick, dog.
word?
You know?
Wait. So do I need to get my Fire Stick jailbreak to watch the games?
No, fool. Talking about a jailbreak. Who you getting out of prison?
I'm just saying, I'm trying to watch all the games, all the shows, right at the crib, you dig?
Well, all you have to do is go to the App Store or the search window and search for Roxamore Sports and Entertainment, dog.
Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, bro. Do work.
Do work.
Ew, real quick, can my girl find it too?
Your girl?
Yeah, you know my girl? Alexa.
You's a fool for that one, man.
Yeah. Let me put her to work. Watch this. Hey, Alexa, search the Roxamore Sports and Entertainment app.
Switch it. Yeah.
Films a shotgun formation, flanked by Siebels, and we have back deep, and you have it wide open, and it looks like he's gonna go all the way to the house. Tariq Scipio, big play receiver for the Wolverines.
Finally, they got the big play receiver the ball.
Early detection and treatment is key to save lives.
So back to live action. Deontay Williams rolls out and finds a receiver deep in the end zone for the touchdown with 47 seconds left.
Welcome to Fit for Boxing Club.
Here at Fit for Boxing, you'll find a fast, fun, and effective workout where you can burn up to 1,000 calories.
Come try a free class at Fit for Boxing, where beginners are always welcome. It's fun for the whole family, people of all ages. Old or young, it doesn't matter. In addition to our trainer-led workouts, we also offer private lessons, community fundraiser and team building events for local companies and more.
Hi, my name's Mario. I've been a member at Fit for Boxing for a little over a year now. If you need to get a good workout in, come to Fit for Boxing, and Rich and his staff will take care of each and every one of you.
Fit for Boxing Club is located in Hampton Township, just outside of the city of Pittsburgh on William Flynn Highway. Come learn how to box and have fun. Call Fit for Boxing Club at 412-213-3584 or visit our website at www.fit4boxingclub.com.
West Virginia lead over Spire Academy. Welcome you back to the Roxamore Sports Network halftime show. I'm Ty Polk with Sam Timbers, and Sam, it's been a nice game so far, and really for Spire, they've been keeping it close, only down 4, but they've taken a couple leads in a kind of lean offensively period for both of these teams.
Yes, West V, as I like to call him, remind me of Pat White, quarterback for West Virginia when they played big there. West V, they are playing pressure defense, man-to-man matchup, playing in the lanes, and when you're going in amongst the trees, you're getting some shots blocked, as you say, fly swatters, but Aspire has continued to stay in the game. Coffee has been getting it done for him, getting some shots, some inspiring play, as well as Daquan Warren. Came up a little gimpy, but he's okay. And Dababa Tashibi is playing big too inside for Spire.
Absolutely. Coffee leads all scorers with 10 points, and for West Virginia, Amari Smith leads them with 8 points. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the second half with West Virginia up 4 here on the Roxamore Sports Network halftime show. We'll be right back with second half action. And second half action ready to begin on the Roxamore Sports Network as it's Spire Academy with the ball down 4 to begin this third period. So it's Tyler Hamilton who had 6 points at the half.
And West V comes out the man-to-man defense.
Coffee for 2. The rebound goes to Davis. So Davis slowing it down.
Spire comes out in the man-to-man.
So combating defenses for 3. Smith bounces high off back rim. Brown floats it inside to Bea. Bea posting up. A little bit underneath the basket. Davis gets it back off the glass, and the rebounds by Tyler Hamilton. Correction, Hamilton has 5. So that's Warren. Over to Coffee for 3. And the rebound goes to Brandon Brown. Smith. Back to Johnson. Over to Bea. Now it's Smith. Backs up. And now a drive. Smith gets it to go off the glass, but they call a charge.
Smith thought he had the green lights, thought he had the lane, but stepped in there taking a charge.
So that's the second personal foul on Smith. as we're a minute 25 played in this game. So it's Warren for Spire. Only has 2 points. Over to grab. Almost stolen by Brown. Swinged around to the corner for Warren. Hamilton with Davis guarding him. Nice job by him. Warren. Warren on the drive, drops it off to Toshibe. Toshibe fights them off. Warren over to grab for 3. Gets that one to go.
Nice form by number 15 for Spire. Drains the shot for the 3. Pulls them within 1 the third period with 5:46 left.
Josiah Davis. And they call a foul on Warren. They say he reached in whenever Davis was going to pass. So on the inbounds, Brown for 3. Bounces off back rim, and ball will remain with the Elite. Referees having a conference. And they change the call to Spire ball. So referees conference works there as it's Warren. Warren for 3, gets that one to go.
And that gives Spire their second lead here in the second half. They led late in the first half. Now they're playing some expired ball right now, up by 2.
Davis, quick pass on to Smith. And they call a foul there.
The last call, we had a call from the coach from the sideline to say, how you got 3 guys that can't watch the ball? Talking about the refs.
Brown wanted to go for the jam, but couldn't connect.
This Brown got some hops. He goes up, try to dunk on Toshibe.
So it's Davis. Davis floater off back rim, gets his own rebound, covered by Spire, and it's pulled back out to Johnson. And they call a timeout.
Hey, what's the guard?
So, situation is this. It's a 2-point lead for Spire Academy. And really their fortunes changed from that out of bounds call that was originally going to go with the Elite, but they changed it to Spire, and as my partner recognized, I'm very impartial to refs, but I guess our color announcer over here, Sam Timbers, wants to tell you that. So Sam, did you agree with the out of bounds?
Yes, I agree with the call. It was Spire's ball. I agree with the call, definitely. I like how the refs came together and talked it out, and it was Spire's ball.
So right now on the reset, 6-0 run for Spire. West Virginia with the ball. It's Brown over to Davis. Around the horn. Davis and Bea play catch. Bea, but they call too many steps.
We have a travel on a call. They went inside to the big man. Switched his pivot. Spire ball.
Hamilton. Hamilton from the logo. Over to grab. And they call too many steps on grab.
So we have a travel call. I'd like to give the shots out to the ref, Tim Tyler, Barnett Harris, and Terry Smith, reffing the game tonight on this last one.
So 3:50 play. Davis bounce pass on to Bea, but it's stolen by Spire. So it's Coffee. Coffee over to Warren. Warren with Brown guarding him. Hamilton, no one around. Bounces high. And fighting for it is Nagoy. He gets it over to Baya. Johnson off the glass and in. And the game is tied at 27.
Kai Johnson on the play.
Delquan Warren gets away from his man. Couldn't get the friendly roll. And it's stolen off of Davis by Spire, and it's Warren. Warren, half spin. Wanted to get over to Hamilton. Just a little bit off kilter on that play, and it'll go back to the Elite. Game tied at 27, 3:18 left in the third period.
Yes, we have a barn burner here, folks. Team from West Virginia and a team from Ohio.
Defensive showcase continues. Brown for three. And skying is Palata. And Nagoy is fouled going up. And he'll go to the line.
I believe
Nagoye.
It's Tyler Hamilton on the foul.
It's the first one.
Got the nice roll off the rim, falls in.
It's almost been a sign tonight. The friendly roll. It's either friendly or unfriendly. And it wasn't friendly for the second one. So it's Coffee bringing it up. Warren over to Coffee. Coffee for three. Not this time. Brown loses the ball. And they say that's Spire ball. Coffee wanted to kick ball, but I guess they viewed it as unintentional.
That was good defense by Coffee, creating the turnover.
Hand for three. Gets that one.
That's his second three-pointer. Grab.
So grab 2 3-pointers. And Brown. Palazza for three. That one rainbows over to Hoop. And in the hands of Coffee, who gives it off to Warren. Over the timeline. Warren. Warren calling for a screen. And he'll get it from Toshibe. Still couldn't get away from his man. Hamilton. Over a tree. Misses, but gets it back. Coffee for three. Straight away, good.
Spire. Coming out playing Inspired basketball.
13 points for Coffee. And the Elite call a timeout.
So in the third period with 1:35 left, the Spire comes out in the second half. They're up 33-28 over West Virginia. Seeing a great ball game here as the Spire comes out in the second half, playing inspiring basketball. Now their shots are starting to drop for them, especially from the three-point line, especially for Mr. Coffee.
Absolutely. Coffee has 13 points and it's been pacing the offense for Spire Academy. And yes, Spire Academy has some NBA pedigree. If you remember correctly, LaMelo Ball played there for one season. He's currently in the NBA with the Charlotte Hornets. And you imagine that a lot of these players on this court have a chance to make it to the NBA and perhaps make some headway. But as I mentioned a little bit earlier, Spire has an 8th grader on their team. And that's an amazing thing. Ikare Bakatasula is an 8th grader playing basketball out there, and you imagine that he'll be a part of many great runs for Spire in the future. So now starting out, it's Davis. Stolen by Warren. Bench and applause for that one. Warren over for Coffee for three. No, it's Grab with the ball. Pass no one there. Davis on the drive. Davis, nice play to keep it away from Spire and get the two.
So with 1:04 left in the third period, West V down by 3. Spire 33-30.
53 seconds remaining. It's Coffee with Amari Smith guarding him. Coffee. Wait, between the legs, Warren. And another behind the back for Grab for three. 32.1 seconds remaining in the third period.
So we have a stop in the action. We have a call. We have a foul on number 10, Amari Smith.
So nice dipsy doodle there to keep the play alive.
Goes around the back. Daquan Warren. You got to remember the possession arrow goes to West Virginia if there's a tie-up or a scrum.
So Warren with Johnson guarding him, 25 seconds remaining. Warren on the drive, Warren in the corner, three, Hamilton off the side of rim. 14 seconds remaining. And here comes Josiah Davis.
They're going to play for the last shot.
7 seconds, 6. Over to Brown. Brown pops, gets that one to go. And that'll end the third period of play as Spire Academy leads by 1. The score is Spire Academy 33 and the West Virginia Elite 32. And we'll be right back on the Roxamore Sports Network with the fourth quarter.
Hello, I'm Lisa Baldwin with Remax Select Realty. My experience and my commitment makes everything I touch turn to sold.
Call Lisa Baldwin at 724-933-6300 extension 489 or go to selecthomefinder.com.
And get ready because we're back with fourth quarter action, a 1-point game. It's going to be an exciting ride to the finish, Sam.
Yes, we have a barn burner here, a 1-point lead by Spire. West V was leading all through the first half. Spire got one lead change in the first half, but now they took the lead in the second half. Again, they're going back and forth. It's like a heavyweight fight, taking a punch here, taking a punch there, and the rest of the see how it comes down in the stretch in this game.
Both teams scored over 60 in their previous games, so a defensive battle here as we're underway in the fourth period. And that's Josiah Davis. Davis wanted to go for the lob there. Nobody home, so it's Grab with the steal. Tyler Hamilton over to Warren. Warren with Davis guarding him, and they'll call a foul on Davis for a reach.
Davis a little frustrated with the call, but had a reach in there and had some body on him too as well.
25 seconds in. Spire with the ball. Grab. Johnson leaning on him. Hamilton, nice moves. Hamilton. Johnson staying with him. Hamilton for two, gets that one to go.
That's a nice move by Tyler Hamilton.
7 points for Hamilton.
Shoot the mid-range jumper, stop, pops, and scores, looking like Kevin Johnson.
Brown for three. No dice. Rebound Spire. Here's Coffee. He's got 13. Screen by Tsisibe. West Virginia with the switch. Warren. Grab. Hand. Yeah, grab. Hamilton. Tyler Hamilton, spin move, another spin move to the hole. Warren wants it in the corner. Warren, crossover to Seabay in the post. And they call too many steps there, so great defense by West Virginia.
Seabay gets it down in right there, almost at the elbow. Sometimes, again, they forget about the mid-range shot. Power dribble, turn around and go up.
Rolling inbounds to Davis. Over to Baya for three. Brown. Fell down there, but no foul called on the miss. So here's Delquan Warren.
Bringing it up, donning the number 1.
5 points for him. Warren on the grab. Over to Hamilton. Back to Coffey. Reginald Coffey to third. Backs up. Isolation, screen. There's a switch. Over to Hamilton. Hamilton guarded nicely by Brown. Coffey screened by Tasibe. Coffey, 5:27 left.
West Virginia's playing good defense, switching up.
Their coach wanted them to step up there. Warren, back to Coffey for three. Rolls out. And Spire gets the rebound with grab.
That's a nice offensive rebound.
Warren gets enough space. Pasibe saves it to Hamilton. No one around for three. And he gets that one to go. Too many second chance opportunities.
Too many offensive rebounds. Tyler Hamilton makes him pay. Looks at me and says money as he runs down the court.
6 point lead. Johnson splits the D. Basket goes in, and they call a foul. So Johnson with the floater there. Nice touch and the foul.
That was Makai Johnson going in. He's one of the players I said I like, as we spoke about earlier.
Johnson couldn't complete the three-point play. So it's Coffey. Warren makes a move. Warren, floater off the glass. Not enough touch. And Davis first to the floor with the ball and calls the timeout for West Virginia. Nice play.
That was a nice play by Davis because the possession arrow went to Spire, so he dives in, gets possession, calls timeout. So with the fourth period, Spire up by 4, 38-34 over West V. Coming down to the wire here, North Allegheny campus. I'm Sam Timmons with my co-host, Ty Polk. We are here at the 2021 MLK Stop the Violence Showcase Basketball Tournament, and we've seen a great brand of basketball here, and what a great game we're seeing to close it out on tonight, Ty.
So what would you call right now if you're West Virginia's head coach? It's clear that they've managed to get like enough of these inside chances and stuff like that, though they do have shooters.
I would call it the offense that we talked about, the triangle offense. I would run that right now and get an open shot either with Makai Johnson or either down low or either with Josiah Davis or either out with Amari Smith. One of them three has to touch the ball. One of them three has to make something happen.
So scoring leaders right now, it's Johnson with 10 for West Virginia, and it's Roderick Coffey with 13 for Spire Academy. And pacing right behind him is Tyler Hamilton with 10, and for West Virginia, 8 points for Brandon Brown, who will inbounds to Davis.
Brandon Brown has put together a nice little game, too, tonight as well.
A buzzer beater shot. And seems like there was an issue at the scorer's table.
But Again, we'd like to give a shout out to our referees, Tim Tyler, Barnett Harris, and Terry Smith, doing a great job tonight on this last game.
4:23 remaining in the fourth period. 4-point game in favor of Spire, 38-34 for the Elite. No one home for Johnson, saves the ball, but into Spire hands there.
It's a costly turnover in the fourth quarter, down by 4.
Coffee. Over to Grab. Grab. Handoff to Hamilton. Closely guarded by Brown. There's a screen. Coffee for 3. And with a hand in his face, it doesn't matter.
Coffee has stepped his game up. Draining the threes, hitting it.
16 points for Roderick Coffee. So it's Davis to the hoop. And on the follow-up, it's Bea.
What a follow-up by the big man, Bea. Dunks and put it in. Maybe that'll get them expired. West Virginia down by 5 here in the fourth period. 3:19 left.
And behind the play, Josiah Davis with his 3rd personal foul. Ball in the half court, over the timeline, Warren. Warren, a reach in on Davis.
Now that's his 4th personal foul.
So quickly 4 fouls for him with 3:14 left. And Landry Pilato will check in for him.
So now it's interesting to see who's going to be the floor general.
In the backcourt, Hamilton. 3:12 remaining. Tyler Hamilton with Pilato guarding him, gets around Pilato, stops up. Hamilton, shifty moves, grab. Coffee, he has Smith guarding him. Coffee gets around his man for 3. Bounces high, and the rebound is Makai Johnson. Johnson, spin around Hamilton. Johnson, floater. And on the follow-up, it's Bea.
That's a nice tip by Bea. Crashing the boards.
4 points for him. Warren almost lost the handle. It's Coffee.
So we have a timeout. Spire calls timeout in the fourth period with 2:25 left. The Spire up 41-38 over the West Virginia Elite. Again, I'm Sam Timbers with my co-host Ty Polk. We're here at North Allegheny campus, witnessing a great game, the last game on this Sunday night at this 2021 MLK Basketball Showcase. And Ty, again, what do you think Spire will be calling right now that they called the timeout, being up right now?
Well, they should be proud that their 3-point shots are hitting. Again, Coffee has a couple 3-pointers here. On my count, he has 3 3-pointers for 16 points. And of course, Tyler Hamilton is representing all Tylers around the world, me included, with 2 3-pointers of his own for 10 points. So again, he's doing a great job out there. It's backcourt shooting that's been the pacer for Spire, but also not to be outdone. West Virginia has some shooters too, but you probably would like to see them attack a little bit more and try to get to the line.
That Tyler Hamilton you just spoke about, he's a very shifty young man too, with the dribble, with his handle. He has some great explosion as well.
So on a reset, 2:25 remaining, 3-point games for Spire, 41-38. Hamilton gets the ball. Coffee, grab, no one around him, rolls home.
Grab has hit a couple 3-pointers to himself in the second half. I believe all his scoring came in the second half.
Absolutely, 9 points. 3 3-pointers, Smith, pro stop. Not this time, and here comes Grab. Grab stops up. Joseph Grab over to Tyler Hamilton, 6-point lead, 1:53 remaining. Here's the screen. Hamilton held up a little bit there. And they call it on number 11, Jerome Bea.
Yes, Jerome Bea tried to step out. But again, I spoke about how Tyler is so quick. Mr. Hamilton.
Josiah Davis checks in for Amari Smith with 4 fouls. Palata guarding Coffee. Warren. Nice bounce pass. Coffee over to Grab for 3. Off front rim. So it's Josiah Davis. Palata, and they'll call a jump ball, but possession arrow is for Spire.
Actually, they call a foul on number 44, Toshiba.
That's 4 fouls for Toshiba. Correction on my part. Good eye there. So it's Davis.
Now they call a foul on Daquan Warren, trying to guard Davis.
It looked like Davis was going to get that pass into Bea, but the referee's whistle a little too quick there.
So 1:10 left in the fourth period. Spire 44, Westfield 38. Westfield's ball.
Johnson down low to Bea. And he gets the 2, timeout West Virginia.
So here, deep in the fourth quarter, Spire has fought their way back into this game and now have a 4-point lead in the fourth period. I'm Sam Timmons with my co-host Ty Polk, witnessing a great game here tonight, a barn burner, a great game to watch. Here is the team from Ohio and the team from West Virginia. I've got some big-time recruits on this team, too, as well. We have a couple of recruits from Spire Academy who has 20 offers. One has 21 offers. Also, as well for West V. And we have a young man on this team. He's in the 8th grade, as you spoke about. What's the young man's name?
His name is Ikare Bakadesula, and I've probably pronounced that at least 5 different ways tonight.
That's why I gave it to you, Mr. Tom Polk. But I say you did a great job.
You gave me, I got one name right, and you decided, nah, let's just hand off the hard names to Ty.
You're doing a great job, and may I ask, you're doing a great job tonight. This is the reset. We're back here to live action of the 2021 MLK Stop the Violence Showcase here on North Allegheny campus. We're thankful that they allowed us to come out here to host this here in this great place. Thank you to the athletic director, the school board, and all who was involved.
So on the reset, 63 seconds remaining. Spire 44, West Virginia Elite 40. And a whistle. And we'd like to thank our executive producer, Leon Rockymore, for getting this game together for us. So Grab at the line for foul on Smith, and he gets his first.
That young man has a nice shot when he shoots his 3, and he has a nice form at the free throw line, too, as well.
Second one goes for Grab, completes the line with 2. It's now a 6-point lead for Spire Academy. 1 minute remaining. Davis. And they call a 1-and-1 here, so he'll go to the line.
So Joseph Grab has all his points in the second half, and I believe he has 11 points.
Yes.
He was a spark for them, for Spire.
3 players in double figures for Spire Academy. And Davis gets the first one. That'll make it a 5-point game. I imagine intentional fouls is on the order. And Davis gets the second one.
So we like to give a shout out to our CEO, Leon Rockymore, and Roxamore Sports, putting this together too as well. Coming to showcase this talent, being brought to you again by Roxamore Sports Network.
And I believe Davis got the ball at that point. So yes, he did. So it's a timeout. West Virginia lead. So suddenly things get a little bit interesting. Under a minute remaining. What should West Virginia do at this time?
Well, with under a minute, you don't have to shoot the three. You can shoot the two and play deep. You know, intentionally foul, as we spoke about, we believe it's going to be intentionally foul from here on out. But if they have a clear shot for the three, they can take that too as well.
And right now, if you're Spire, what's the plan for them? Are you trying to see if you can break this full court press and try to at least waste a little bit more time throwing the ball around like in the last game?
Right, if you can break it, you can break this press, you go ahead and do that. If you got an easy score, you go ahead and take that. But if not, you continue to move the ball around, swing it around. That hopefully you get a foul and hopefully you get a high percentage shooter on the free throw line that can knock them down.
So we're about to do the reset here. 56.5 seconds remaining. Score is 46-42 in favor of Spire Academy. West Virginia Elite have no timeouts. Spire has 2. West Virginia with the ball on the inbound. Inside the bay is stolen by Coffey. Coffey gets it up ahead to Hamilton, and he'll call the intentional foul.
So I like the move. You know, Davis, they was trying to get it into the big man down low, but the ball got stolen.
So it was a good idea, but just Spire Academy thought of that as well. And so now it's Hamilton at the line, looking to go up at least 5. And he will do that.
As you spoke about all night, the rim, getting the roll. Either you got the roll or you didn't. He got the roll with the English. Looked like it was coming off, but spun right back in.
3 players in double figures for Spire. 1 player for West Virginia Elite. The man at the line is one of those 3 for Spire, and he gets his second to go up 6. 52 seconds remaining. Brown, crossover for 3. Off front rim for Baya. And it's Coffey with the rebound. 40 seconds remaining. Grab to Hamilton. Spire playing keep away. Not able to get the intentional. Johnson wanted it there, and they finally get the intentional foul with 26.9 remaining.
And they had to tell him who to foul. When the big man get it down low, you foul him. They said, foul. So when they fouled him on the intentional, they wanted to put the big man on the line.
So a miscommunication of situation there, as that wasted about maybe 30 seconds of time for West Virginia. And the roll goes home.
And we talk about the roll on the rim, the soft touch, the bounce. It's been happening for Spire in the second half.
He gets a second as well, so that's a 7-point lead for 3. Johnson, well off, out of bounds, 19.6 remaining. And it looks like that might do it. On the inbounds is Warren. Still going for the intentional is Smith. And so Warren will go to the line.
So Delquan Warren, 6'0", point guard, shooting guard, class of 2024. He's still a young man out of Erie, PA.
So 17 seconds remaining. Spire looking to ice it here. And Warren gets his first. And that'll make it an 8-point game. Both teams in a bonus. No timeouts for West Virginia. Equipment check. Now we're back for the second. Warren doesn't get the second one. The rebound goes to Ngoye. Over to Bea. Davis in the corner. Johnson for three. Gets that one to go. So suddenly 5 points, but 3 seconds remaining. And the intentional foul, so West Virginia's still going for it, but with 2.3 seconds remaining and a 5-point deficit, it seems that it's a little too late for that.
Yes, the fat lady is singing early here tonight. You should never judge a book by its cover. When these first two teams come out, you look at West Virginia Elite, they look like they would have been a dominating team over Spire. Spire being a little bit short in stature, but nothing beats hustle plays and shooting.
Second one doesn't go. Bia with the rebound, and that will do it. Final score, Spire Academy 51, West Virginia Elite 45. A close game throughout, defensive showcase. But it was Reginald Coffey III leading the way with 16 points, 12 points for Tyler Hamilton, and 11 points for Joseph Crabb that paced Spire Academy. Valiant effort for the West Virginia Elite. Makai Johnson with 13. And we await word from Sam Timbers, who will be talking with Spire Academy's head coach about this victory.
Yeah, barn burner. Never judge. This is Roxamore Sports. I'm Sam Timbers here with the head coach, Coach Turner. Coach Turner for Spire Academy High School. And so, Coach Turner, this school is out of Ohio, am I correct?
Yes, sir, Geneva,
Geneva, Ohio. So you guys came in here to the 2021 MLK Tournament, Stop the Violence Basketball Showcase, and played some aspiring basketball in the second half. That was a great game. So talk to me a little bit about your makeup of your team and how y'all come together.
Of course, we got a good team. We got a good young group, a young core. We're fresh. We're starting. We've only had probably 6 practices as a whole group, but the thing is, this team really fights and they play together with one another. And when we play together, we can beat anybody. And we're trying to teach these guys, family basketball, team basketball, and they're kind of building into it. They're coming together.
Yes, I seen y'all did come together, and I know with this pandemic, trying to get everything together, practices and getting things done. But speak a little bit about Roger Coffey III, big-time player, came in, shooting threes and got the job done. And also number 15, Joseph Grab, was the spark in the second half. He had all his points in the second half.
Of course, yeah. Roger Coffey III, he came in second half of the season for us. I guess we can call it the second half of the season. He's been a big addition for us. He helps our team. He helps relieve some pressure off Delquan, some scoring from Joseph and Delquan. He's been having big games for us. I think he's led us in scoring the past 2 or 3 games. And it's just a good thing for him because Delquan Warren, a freshman, attracts so much attention. And Roderick should attract just as much. He's an elite scorer. He's got some big-time offers. He's a great player, and he's crucial for us as that leadership role as well.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. Interesting that you spoke about Delquan being a freshman. He looks way more mature than that, too, as well, as a big-time player. So, Coach Turner, I'm Sam Timmer. This is Roxamore Sports here on North Allegheny campus with the last game of the 2021 MLK Stop the Violence Showcase on Sunday night.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one, my son.
And so that'll do it for us on the Roxamore Sports Network. 3 games in day 3 of the MLK 2021 Stop the Violence Showcase. The final score for this one, we have Spire Academy 51 and the West Virginia Elite 45. And that's all for us on the Roxamore Sports Network. For Sam Timbers, I'm Ty Polk saying good night from North Allegheny.